back in June, late June, I was installed by Archbishop Coakley as an acolyte, and this is like the last main step of formation, like the formal steps, because there's candidacy, lector, and then acolyte, and this is the last one before ordination to the diaconate and then the priesthood. And so as you go through seminary, you just get closer and closer to the altar.
Kind of a surreal moment, just approaching the Archbishop, kneeling before him, and receiving the vessels, which just kind of seemed to be like a foreshadowing of my future service as a priest. And so it was really consoling, really affirming. And
there's a lot of things underrated about seminary. I think that a lot of people think of seminary as this place where it's boring and quiet and a place where everyone has it figured out, but rather it's a group of men striving for the Lord's heart, taking their human heart and taking it out, and then asking the Lord to receive His. And so we do that in many different ways.
The amazing opportunity of getting to know the Lord is the best part about seminary, for sure. Getting to not just learn more about Him, but actually getting to know Him and to really fall in love with the Lord every single day, fall more and more in love with the Lord.
Oftentimes in seminary, we can spend so much time studying and in the books that you kind of lose sight of what all of it's for. And so coming back here during the summers or on breaks, what have you, and experiencing the love and the devotion that the people have for Jesus is just beautiful.
Seminary has definitely been a roller coaster. Every single day has been evidence that people are praying for me, and even more so, anytime I get a new brother in the seminary has been evidence that the supporters, donors are praying for more holy priests.
People who support our diocese, supports me and our brother seminarians is huge. It takes the burden off of me and my family to worry about financials, I think. So I can really focus on what's important, is learning how to serve the people of Oklahoma as a priest. I think that their generosity and their prayers really allow us to focus on taking out our human heart, allowing the Lord to heal it, and then replacing our heart with the Lord's heart.
Over this summer, the meetings that I went to were funeral planning meetings. And in my mind, that looks the same at every single meeting. Oh, it's just the same thing. But it's actually very different, because every person is very different, and every family that I was present for, even though I was just a seminarian and the priest I was assigned with was doing the interviewing, just my presence there really made a difference, and they were grateful. And for something that I might enter into that meeting thinking, oh, this is just another meeting that I've done before, but it really makes a difference for them.
I am extremely grateful because your prayers are helping to keep me focused, keep my eyes on the prize, and to not just kind of go with the flow.
A great thing to just always have in mind, especially going down the journey, is actually what brought me to the journey. This initial encounter where I served the poor and I brought communion to those who had nothing, and they could have received any other gift, but the one gift that they really wanted was Christ Himself in the Eucharist, and that has accompanied me through times of doubt, times of uncertainty, as this consolation.
Stepping into seminary and seeing all the wonderful examples of priests is like fatherhood, joy, love. I think those kind of, and those three words really encapsulate the priesthood.
I know when people are praying for me. A great example is this past semester it started out really hard, and I relayed that in a note that I wrote to one of the parishioners from my home parish. And a couple weeks later, the semester transformed and became the most amazing semester I've had. And I knew, even before I got the letters, I knew that they'd been praying for me, because it was just an amazing semester, and there was just such an amazing flip from very difficult to profound.
Thank you for your continued prayers and support.
Thank you so much for your continued prayers and support.
Thank you for your continued prayers and support.
Thank you for your continued prayers and support.